Hello, beautiful soul. So, there's something that I want to tell you before we begin. And this may challenge whatever it is that you have heard about the 7-7 portal so far. I truly believe the 7-7 portal is not here to magically change your life. It's here to reveal the parts of you that you are ready to change and shift. What if the real portal has never been outside of you? What if the doorway that you have been waiting for has always been within? Welcome, beautiful soul. I am Tanu, and I help women to embody their next level self through healing and create a life that is deeply, deeply aligned with who they truly are. And in this video, we are going to go into a journey together. We will explore the deeper spiritual meaning of the number 7, why the 7-7 portal has been considered a sacred moment for reflection and transformation. We'll talk about what this portal may be bringing up for you emotionally and why that is not something to fear but something to honor. I will also share 3 powerful steps that can completely change how you move through any portal in life, which is acknowledge, accept, and honor what is. We will also reflect through a few powerful journal questions, talk about simple yet meaningful practices that you could do around the portal, and finally, I'm going to guide you through a deeply immersive portal activation meditation where you will receive blessings from the divine, meet your future self, and also receive a sacred symbol to carry with you as you step into this next chapter of your life. So, find a quiet space and gently go in. So, what exactly is the 7-7 portal? Let's begin with the number itself. The number 7 has been considered a sacred number across cultures, traditions, and spiritual teachings for thousands of years. Think about it. There are 7 chakras within the body, 7 musical notes that create countless melodies, 7 colors in a rainbow, 7 days in a week. So, again and again, the number 7 appears as a symbol of wisdom, as a symbol of inner knowing, completion, and spiritual awakening. Now, does that mean something magical automatically happens on the 7th of July? Not necessarily. I personally don't believe that a date has the power to transform your life, but you do. But also, certain moments like these invite us to pause, to become aware, to reflect. And when millions of people across the world collectively choose to slow down, set intentions, pray together, meditate together, and reconnect with themselves, there is something very powerful about that. Not because the universe is suddenly listening, the universe is always listening, but because for perhaps the first time in a long time, we are finally listening. Listening to our intuition, listening to our body, and listening to our soul. And that is where real transformation begins. So instead of asking, what can I manifest through this portal? I want to invite you to ask a very different question. Who am I becoming through this portal? Because manifestation doesn't begin with your vision board, it does not begin with affirmations, it does not even begin with action. It begins with identity. Every decision you make, every relationship you choose, and every boundary that you set or do not set, every opportunity you attract is a reflection of who you believe you are. So perhaps the greatest gift this portal offers is not something that is outside of you. Perhaps it is the opportunity to remember who you have been all along, and from that place to consciously choose the woman or the man that you are becoming. If there is one word that I associate with the number 7, I would say it is stillness. We live in a world that constantly tells us to do more, achieve more, be more, hustle more, and prove ourselves more. We are always running towards the next goal, the next promotion, the next relationship, the next milestone, always believing that happiness is waiting somewhere ahead. But the energy of 7 invites us to stop running, to become still, because sometimes the answers we are searching for are not ahead of us. They are within us. 7 asks us to listen and to observe, to reflect and to trust. So, have you ever noticed that your intuition is always whispering long before your mind catches up? Maybe you have stayed in a relationship that no longer felt aligned, even though something inside you already knew. Maybe you have ignored your body's signals until they became too loud to ignore. Maybe you have kept saying yes to everyone else while quietly saying no to yourself. Your soul has always been speaking, not through fear, but through peace, not through force, but through gentle nudges. The question is, have we been listening? So, this portal is not asking you to become someone else, it's asking you to remove everything that you are not. The fears that were never yours, the belief systems that you have inherited, and the expectations that you have been carrying, the masks that you have worn just to be accepted, because underneath all of that is the real you. The woman or the man who does not need to prove herself or himself, the woman who trusts herself, the man who trusts herself, the person who knows that they are worthy, and perhaps that's what this portal is really about. Not becoming, but remembering. Remembering who you were before fear convinced you that you had to be someone else. So before you ask, what do I want to create next? I want you to pause and ask yourself, what am I finally ready to let go of so I can become more of who I truly am? So, as you move through this portal, you may notice that certain emotions begin to surface. Perhaps old memories, maybe a relationship you thought you had moved on from, a fear that keeps repeating itself, maybe self doubt, grief, anger, loneliness, confusion, or maybe simply a feeling that something needs to change. And if that happens, I want you to know that there is absolutely nothing wrong with you. In fact, it may be a sign that something is ready to be healed. Healing is not always peaceful. Sometimes it feels very, very uncomfortable, because healing does not always happen when we feel good. Often it begins when we become aware. Imagine cleaning a room that has not been touched for a very long time. So before it feels clean, the dust becomes visible. The dust was always there, right? You can simply see it now. Our inner world works in the same way, right? So this portal does not create your fears, it just illuminates them. It does not create your wounds, it gently shines a light on the places that are asking for your attention. Not so that you sit down and judge yourself, not so that you rush and fix yourself, but so that you can meet yourself with empathy and compassion. So, if something comes up over the next few days, don't immediately ask, how do I get rid of this? Instead, I want you to pause, take a break, and ask, what are you here to teach me? What part of me is asking to be seen? What needs my love instead of my criticism and judgment? Because awareness without judgment will create space for healing. And healing is not about becoming someone new. It's always about returning to who you have always been, beneath the fear, beneath the conditioning, and beneath all the stories. So, whatever this portal brings to the surface, welcome it with curiosity. Not everything that arises is meant to stay. Sometimes it simply arrives so it can finally be released. There is one practice that I return to every single time I find myself standing at the threshold of a new chapter. Whether it's a new beginning or a very difficult ending, or simply a new season of life, I come back to these three simple steps: acknowledge, accept, and honor. Simple words, but incredibly transformative. So let's begin with the first one. Acknowledge what is. Can you honestly look at your life exactly as it is today? maybe your relationships, your work, your health, both physical and mental, your finances, your emotions, your dreams, without pretending at all, without resisting, without judging or criticizing yourself. Simply saying, this is where I am, calling out whatever it is that is true, because we cannot transform what we refuse to acknowledge. The second step is accept what is. And I know that this can be the hardest one because acceptance is often misunderstood. Acceptance doesn't mean you approve of everything that has happened. It does not mean you stop growing, and it certainly doesn't mean that you are settling. Acceptance simply means I stop arguing with reality because the truth is, whatever has already happened. The more we fight the present moment, the more energy we lose. But the moment we accept, we reclaim our power and finally honor what is. Honor every version of yourself that brought you here. On the choices you made with the awareness you had at that time. Honor the moments that broke you. Honor the moments that built you, that shaped you. Honor the so called mistakes, the detours, and the waiting and the uncertainty. Because none of it has been a waste. Every experience, whether joyful or painful, has contributed to the person that you have become today. So don't reject your past, just bless it. Thank it, because without it, you wouldn't be standing where you are now. And before you ask life for what is there next for me, just pause and simply say, thank you. Thank you for every lesson. Thank you for every challenge that has helped me grow. Thank you for every closed door that redirected me. Thank you for every blessing I did not even notice at that time. Gratitude has a beautiful way of opening our hearts, and an open heart is the most powerful place from which to walk through any portal. So today, don't rush to become someone else. Acknowledge what is, accept what is, and honor what is. And trust that from this place, the next step in your life on this journey will reveal itself to you. So, before we move into the meditation, I would love to invite you to just pause, not to find any perfect answers, but to ask yourself the right questions. Because sometimes one honest question can change the direction of an entire life. And so, if you can, close your eyes for a moment, take a slow breath, and simply listen to whatever arises. Ask yourself, where in my life am I not being honest with myself? Where am I holding on simply because I am afraid to let go? And what am I being invited to release in this season of my life? What part of me is asking to be seen, heard, and healed? Where have I been seeking validation from others instead of trusting my own inner knowing? What am I ready to forgive? Perhaps someone else, perhaps myself, or perhaps life itself. If fear was not making this decision, what would love choose? And finally, who? Who am I becoming? Not what am I achieving or what am I accumulating, but who am I becoming? Because at the end of our lives, it won't be the goals we achieved that mattered most. It will be the person we became along the way. You don't have to answer all of these questions right now. Simply allow the questions to stay with you, journal about them, reflect on them, sit with them. And sometimes the answers don't arrive in a single moment, they unfold quietly over the days and weeks that follow. And that's okay. Trust your own timing, your soul already knows the way. So now let's get ready to get into this beautiful, powerful 7-7 portal activation meditation. I invite you to gently close your eyes and take a deep and slow and intentional breath in through your nose. Slowly breathe out through your mouth, relaxing your body, softening your face, your jaws, relaxing your shoulders. One more time. Inhale deeply and exhale fully. Let your hands rest comfortably. There's absolutely nowhere else you need to be, nothing else you need to do. Simply be here. Now imagine roots of light growing from your feet deep into Mother Earth. Feel yourself supported, grounded, and held. The earth has always held you, and it continues to hold you now. And now imagine a beautiful golden doorway appearing in front of you. Above this door, you see the number 77. This doorway represents a new chapter, not because your life will magically change, but because you are choosing to walk through it with greater awareness. Before you take your first step, pause and turn around. Look gently at everything that you have been carrying: the fears, the self doubt, the guilt, the expectations, the need to control, the need to prove yourselves, the stories that no longer belong to you. Take a deep breath and release all of that and give it to Mother Earth. The earth knows how to transform whatever it is that you're ready to release. Now become aware of a beautiful light surrounding you, a loving presence, whether you know it, the God, the source, the higher self, maybe your ancestors, angels, and spirit guides, or simply unconditional love. Allow yourself to fully receive. Look at these higher beings smiling at you, supporting you, blessing you. Tell them, I'm open to receive everything that is in my highest good. I welcome love, healing, protection, grace. And now simply receive. Receive their blessings with an open heart. Receive their love. Receive their light. You don't need to earn it. You only need to allow it. And now, when you are ready, take a step through this golden doorway. Feel yourself walking into this new chapter. Notice how light your body feels. Notice how open your heart feels. Take another deep breath and allow a light, golden light, flow through you, through your entire body, through your heart, your belly, all the way to the feet and back up, helping you remember who you truly are and helping you release that's no longer needed. Tell yourself, I trust the timing of my life. I choose love over fear. I choose presence over perfection. I trust my inner wisdom. I am worthy. I am supported. I am exactly where I need to be. And now in front of you appears your future self. Notice how peacefully they stand, how gently they smile, how calm their presence feels. This version of you has already walked this path. Walk towards them, stand face to face, look into their eyes, feel the love they have for you, and now ask, what do I most need to remember as I walk through this new chapter? Don't force an answer, simply allow and receive. Trust whatever arises. It may be a word, a feeling, a sentence, or simply a deep sense of knowing. Now ask them, will you gift me a symbol that will remind me that I am supported every step of the way? Watch carefully. Perhaps it's a feather, a lotus, a butterfly, maybe a key, a flame, a bird, a tree, a color, or a crystal, or something completely unique to you. Whatever appears, accept it with gratitude. This is your symbol. Over the coming days, whenever this symbol appears, I invite you to just pause, smile, and remember that you have already walked through this portal and you are supported. You are guided and you're never alone. Now take this symbol gently and place it in your heart. Feel it becoming a part of you and take one final deep breath in and slowly breathe out. Bring your awareness back to your body. Feel your feet, feel the chair beneath you, and gently wiggle your fingers, move your shoulders, and carry this feeling with you. And when you feel ready, just open your eyes. So, welcome back, and take a moment before you reach for your phone, before you move on with your day. Just notice how you feel. Notice your breath, notice your body, notice the space within you. Sometimes the most profound shifts don't happen because our circumstances change overnight. They happen because something inside us has changed. And from that place, everything else begins to change. As you move through the days ahead, I want to leave you with one simple reminder: acknowledge what is, accept what is, and honor what is. Don't rush the journey. Don't compare your path to anyone else's. Trust that your life is unfolding in its own perfect timing. And remember, you don't have to become someone new. Your journey is about remembering the wisdom, the courage, the peace, and the wholeness that have always been within you. I hope this meditation and this reflection becomes something you return to, not just on the 7/7 portal, but whenever life invites you into a new beginning. If this video spoke to your heart, I would love to hear from you. So please share in the comments, what symbol did you receive from your future self? And what is that one thing that you are choosing to acknowledge, honor, and accept this time around the portal? If you know someone who needs this message, please do share this video with them. And if you would like to continue this journey with me, don't forget to subscribe to this channel. I share guidance on healing, spirituality, self awareness, nervous system regulation, Bhagavad Gita wisdom, and conscious living to help you heal deeply. live intentionally, and become the highest expression of yourself. So, thank you for allowing me to be a part of your journey. Until next time, be gentle with yourself, trust your path, and remember the portal was never outside of you, and you have always been the portal. With love, Namaste.